the jokes was something that Lele Pons would do. Shit blew up in your face like your orange costume. Boom! It's quite an unfortunate end for you, isn't it? Your sub-count will dive. So guys, we did it.
Right, I wish I was as steady as a trimster. I'd take a rope and just spin myself like a twister. Just left his course dressing very destroyed, and now maybe let's take the dub and got the victory round.
Don't lecture me about family or kicking a dead horse. Your first ever email was your wife sending a divorce. So are you gonna try to call in your daughter as third party? You failed to cross my lines, and this ain't even the army.
I thought bedtime stories were a job for me, but call me Coolio, cause I almost passed out, Sean the Sheep. I keep expanding formats and my legacy will grow. Tonight you're getting served on
Freshy Kanal's cooking show! I got the perfect burgers and I got the perfect kitchen. I'm rapping so sick, I got the last stab in my eyes!
I tried to stay poor and despise the lot. It's like the clip fell out before you started firing shots. Mention my second channel, but it's bringing me success. But you call the bully until say you're about to mean me less. George is so gorgeous that fortune exposed. Well, no, so far with rhymes, cause the roads. Last stop, I'm gassed up, I'm passing out blows. Like it's Taro Faro winning it a new low. No cat talk, MLG, and I'll tell it, tell me prick. At 1 minute, TikTok could follow your funny bitch. Try to come at me, you'll get beat hard. To follow pedophile, files on top of files like Keemstar.
You're too sensual and weak, dude. I bite it to the bone. You're busy telling all your viewers not to try this at home. Let me last stab on ya, give my sauce some love. Why don't you go and put these nuts onto your clean plate club?
Okay guys, this can't be happening. Little T's actually got him more crap at rapping. So I'll bash and fattening before he can eat me. Or suggest a salad, but you already pissed off, Leafy. Looking at your content, I'm not sure from all the fish when just know it's like you go pretty big for beefing while I'm getting bounced from all of the AdSense. You gon' go Counter-Strike, all them UMG dents, yeah. I've seen more talent in my Discord, believe it. That performance could have been just beating Hunt down the Freeman. There's less impressive lesbian with many chins and bloody moves. Ladies who just come out and ride it like pet stop too.
Expectations didn't get high since you got nuked off the market. If you want to save Detroit, you should be your own target. Your directive's out of its prime. I rock the comedy genre, your gore doesn't attract, believe me. If you were part of the PGs, you'd still be able to PGs. You're the perfect person, that products get rotten. And if robots can't die, they can still be forgotten. Roger that, officer, it's an honor you called me for a keynote speech against the auto-tune version of Wally.
What?
Sorry. I'm the ball dropping, mall copping officer Paul Clark. For $1, I'll knock your films out of Walmart. You terminated your style, then robo-copy and paste that. Before you would've got replaced again, you said screw it, let's just play some ads. But here's some family advice, stop clinging on your ex-wife. Like, I don't think she wants a microwave as her next child. And back then, this rock'em sucker boss bottled up and became a mad source. But these days, your reboots are just kicking a dead horse.
It's a pacifist to a highness. I pacifist and lead riots. This prince is praying my iris. I don't pray for peace, I provide it. To me, I odoro iris. I'm liberating safaris. My words will burn you like Varys when I'm commanding Dracarys. Your creator had partners that matched your father Zeus's life. Handed you his lie detector while sleeping with 2 wives. I bet you're bound to blame this beating on one of your worst lords. Cause double W hasn't bombed this bad since the world wars.
Don't defend on it to me if you claim you got that many. I just got attacked by wafers from a horde of Christian grannies. To listen to your ramblings, your fans must take 20 Xannies. But tonight I'll sweep the floor with the bad guy like it's the Grammys. You got no more game to quit and no more pain to spit. Your rhymes in this battle only sell because they put my name on it. Spend your penny wise, balloon boy, you can't match my throw. You say you wanna pay your bills, but Billy just got you owned.
Well, I'm not the one in this battle getting near. Call your little MacBook, you're getting so overheated. I left your trainer on a bike, cause you're trailing behind me. Since we finished with this fight, kiss my buns and fight me.
Hold up. Yo, that verse really hurt me, and I'ma let you finish. But we can tell that Liz Rose wrote the best of all your disses. You sued a dude for $1 to bring justice to women. I made bigger change when I drove 50 Cent out of business. Oh, call me Scooter Brown because I'm stealing this match, huh? Ate so much pussy, now I ate this one from Cats.
Don Evans with hot rhymes and hot questions. Cross me and I'll show you a cross section. You're wasting your own money to make milk steak and try it. If I told you we got beef, you would probably buy it. Cause my success just came along. Once a fool, your fame is gone. And when you lose, you'll blame it on your donators on Patreon. But let me ask this, how do you get along with it? Is the only bow that keeps you above the water your sponsorship?
Hi guys, pyrocynical here, yeah? I like fries, raps this in your career, yeah? You could've put them out with Bella off his bathwater. Operating in the fledgling shadow like an ad sponsor. You had your fans slipping over your eyes, but we knew your disguise cause you're hoping that nobody finds out. You're not only 5 foot, you're also rapping alright. Not closer than mine if my tires finder. Pattern surgeon on Fiverr to design your face that you don't have to hide. And on the bright side, that mask means that you're well equipped, cause this fella spits more than Alex saying George, your sex was shit. Before I hand you the mic first, I'll hand you the L like I just shipped you your short merch. You peak playing games at a childhood club. Penguin wasn't just a tip of the iceberg.
Who would trust a trip to Italy, not only as a tourist, but with a guy who watches SpongeBob to pay his health insurance? Keep your utensils out of this, your career is just a scam. Cause there was no size of a cup that could explain that, Graham. I chill with Jimmy Fallon and Colbert live on stage, reacting to your AdSense burning in your microwave. You watch cartoons to keep above the breadline and keep your camera below the neck cause you're Hot One's next headline.
I gotta stop you there. Our dress code calls for much more cloth. Okay, everyone, watch me roast a giggling, gullible, gaudy Gotham god.
Is it a boy?
No.
Is that even a person?
I like to think she's a groupie for the traveling circus. You're childish fighting in our rhyme and my writing. You were assigned as a psychic, now you're a psychotic side chick. If they make comics about your childhood, I'd reach for the tissues, cause this room would fill up with way too many issues. You're a psychiatrist from what I deduce. You must have wrote your thesis on domestic abuse. But if I beat you in this battle, you won't get out of the ghetto. So platter to metal with Tatacrick out of Jared Leto. Cause no matter what you offer, he won't like you in the first place. You'll never swing your bat hard enough to get to third base.
I was the weakest eat you brought since we met. Your delivery today made my refrigerator sweat. I'm the king of cooking fiction dishes out for all your comfort. Put my key in your mom's turkey, that's how I met your mother. I'm slightly suspicious of the scrawny scoundrel's flow skills who thinks that water succeeds in killing scripts and scales of Scoville. I spit so ill like Gordon Ramsay, it ain't pleasant. Your wings would be alright without the bomb, Sean 911. That's a good question, but that verse was tragic. So welcome to my new format, Cringing with Babish. Your skills are forgettable, so save your beef and grill it. It's like you try to roast me on a non-stick skillet. You meet your guests and torture them to greet them, what a bummer. You should do it like my flavors and get to know each other. I'm baking and boiling, my basics are poignant. The only place that you'd be spewing flames is your toilet. You trying to fight's a risk, but trust me, I resist. You act so salty, I could beat you with the tiny whisk. I'd go and run out of the rap battle kitchen, cause you are what you eat, a bland and dry chicken.
I got issues with my family, think before you flow. You spent more time on me than you did with Barto.
My son fights on his own, but what about your ladies? You couldn't kill your guilt for a pile of crying babies.
You freaked out when Frisk spared your life. How could you possibly hurt happy? Then they turn crazy, you beg to survive. Even for a flower you sure are sappy. Fun fact, kids, apple seeds contain traces of cyanide. So how about you suck my seeds and kill yourself a final time?
RoboCop kicks you out the building like your mall did. Show you life won't always let you land in a ball pit. Cause I'm here to arrest you for causing a huge riot. Do it like perfectmatch.com. Use your right to remain silent. Your segue of thinking isn't outside the box. You're not a cop eating donuts, you're a donut eating cops. I'm rising like the crime rate. Fight for justice till I get killed. Take care of the pensioners before they use you as a treadmill. I went from OCP to a gigantic legacy. You turned Victoria's Secret into the WWE. Your mom died trying to get her newspapers off the street. Try saving that with a Hello Kitty Band-Aid creep.
Don't think I've slipped up, I'm off with the counters. The ghost in the menu, I'll show you a founder. Your doors like your bathrooms, filled up with crap. Like the people that we you couldn't run a trap.
It's Mr. Western Modern Gandhi with swagger unrivaled. Spitting verses so damn holy, must have come from the Bible. With your love songs in your pages, you forever would be nameless if I didn't come along and then make this bitch famous. Gold diggers sold for poppin', became musically crude, and I'm still dropping hotter shit, just rapping poopity scoop. My auto-tune changed the game. I suggest that you should use it, cause you can only sing 2 notes like you sampled your own music. Sampled your own music. Now drop off the earth against Snake, and I come replace your shit. My clothes sell out so quickly they should call me Taylor Swift. I broke the record of breakout artists that I've launched, while you're the broken record of breakup songs that high schools play at prom.
See why your fans stay disappointed after all that noise from your release dates. For Yandhi, back to slavery's a choice. Your verses were so monotonous and dragged on for so long that you'd be better off spewing your 400-page contract. So don't rely on George based on your history with women. Since you're only fond of bushes when you push fiancés in them. Your career is like your clothing line, torn up and washed out. Now you're only known as the electro college dropout.
Not
not to be a socialist, but show some manners. I'll ransack another granddad, call you Mr. Bernie Sanders. Can't argue with the numbers, Charles, right now they're looking excellent. So good at winning, even your show knew that I'd be president.
And that wins like spots in the Evils when we battle. Okay. So low effort, put it on your second channel. Yeah. It's like I'm KSI, how you shaking like you're real scared. Last time a pussy made me laugh like how they fell out of a wheelchair. You're more dumb than Morg's mum. This bloke fuck those jokes up, take notes from your mama and upload them to Pornhub. You'll get more subs than MLG, but you're too clean. The biggest questions will I need. You stole my series of tubes, but why? Right, like, who does this guy think he is? PewDiePie? Now you're hopping on trends for cloud, you big knob. We can tell your channel's time is running out, so TikTok.
I thought a Christian would have cleaner bars to throw. Your first song's a personality, single and alone. Nowadays you write with your tears on minor keys. You locked your childish burdens and traumas. Someone give up minor keys. I know that your facts are real, but lies just have appeal. Tom McDonald brought better beef. You can't combo a Happy Meal. You cried about some people giving criticism cause it never really brought money. This battle's confirming your critics. Your ears are NF. Not funny. Where do you belong? I don't think it's a riddle. You're a stand, a copycat. Minute skittle, got the 007 deadly sin taken to me. But your 5 albums introduced me to the stages of grief. You charted through depression but can't top other charts. The only shopping cart I've seen you in is on your cover art. You peaked when news can let me down, and then you dropped a star. While I'm so dope I killed the beat, just like your mother's heart.
My intros are movies, you owe your soul to Adele. Too young to have time to die, but still managed to go to hell. Bury your friend in the hatchet so you wouldn't break a sweat. When you're spewing lines were scrambled, then when you go on tour, rats. They wanna put me in a category, but if anybody is comparable to me, they're in a crisis. If you get to see the damage to your body and the mental difficulty, then you're Billie Eilish. You're the biggest ever get depicted on the market already. Tackles your pinnacles, so why you gotta lie? Search for a therapist and not the musical edition of 13 Reasons Why.
No need to list my titles when I face a bare bones menace. Little princesses like you bow down in a queen's presence. Your history of actresses is quite symbolic. The only league that Carter joined, a rehab group for alcoholics. From the coffee shops, the planes, the Nazi spies that you fought. Now did you get molded from clay or did your writer smoke pots? You've got your bullet blocking bracelets but you die on the spot. If you get riddled with those holes you've got inside of your plot, I'll show you how the crown arises. You don't know the sound of violence. You would brag about your childhood getting grounded on your island, but you're drowning in a crisis. You're frowned upon in silence. Let's be real, no one has kept you around for your biceps. Whole island against men, then humans cut you down for good. Just one more Amazon that mankind devalue for wood.
I know you really want me working on my bunch, but it didn't think you meant this when you said take on my lunch. I'm not offering cheap shots, but I'll be looking at his bill. You can call me George Foreman, cause I'm going for the grill. You have some history with competitors and robbers, so I give this double petty with my own what you offer. Seen your marketing sense, you couldn't size up. Now additional combos without the fries and cups. I've already sent meatheads down in the ring. Rather than the only clown that just up against the king. Heavyweight skated and murdered off their feet, lay low. Bronx Bruiser eating burgers, that's a PKO. McDonald and character is scooping out the kids, but I guess this burger's only going ham and it's a pig. Your recipe's the only thing that I could be afraid of. Then name the pony after you, cause that's the shit you're made of.
Let me take the mic back. Let's see who is speechless. You're rapping sloppy, too bad you can't re-release it. Everyone loved your hits until you started rambling. Now the whole world is pissed, like it's your Grammy. I'm for breaking the silence, but they should've wired your mouth. Then you wouldn't rant on Kim and send your marriage Kanye is out. I've never missed with genre switches. Folklores hit the money. I killed it running country. You feel trying to run the country. Wax figures are the only kind of models that you slept with. It's obvious in South Park that you're fishing for attention. Assault and paparazzi, they should call you Rockefeller. You couldn't even square up in your Roblox.
Howdy, Appy, I'm Flowey Appy. I would show you around here, Appy, but this irrelevant freak is used to being underground and crappy. You're clowning, trying to out-rap me, Appy. Your show can't compare to the fear I instill. Cause when it comes to Atraxy, Appy, let me tell you right here that it's kill or be killed. Shock horror for some worrying minors. I'll cop out your shit post as fertilizer. Rip off a coat that you can't hold a candle. Your white man's less scary than Dan Daniel. Obscure, the thoughts, soul splotches, throws on the most unknown and got no far from robots. Your roots aren't better than your meaningless score. It seems that this apple's rotten to the core.
Your poetry is lifeless. You locked yourself behind your bars. Learned so much about psychology, but lose against a broken heart. All these fights for a mother, it seems wild. It's like you call yourself a bird of prey cause you took flight from your child. We're living in a world of infinite choices, but your rap is like your mind. Pointless infinite voices, cause you're poison, I'll destroy you. You can never lock me out. Yesterday, Justice League. Today, just Monica.
They throw money and have you by the throat, you lettuce. You blow a lot of shit with Putin's prick in your Oval Office. You and your wall will both rest in pieces, because comparing you and I would be like apples and peaches.
You see that, Jesse?
His product is disgusting.
I'll fry him before he's able to chicken out like Gus Fring. For all my business, I've needed to be deceitful, but I don't need to feign memory loss about your book sequel. While Heisenberg got the entire stock in a Krako's DNA. Everyone got it. When you factor in your factory, you're practically as bad as me. The sugar manufactured attaches to the brain more than crack MD and methamphetamine. And when I put your life to bed, you'll need a fatter mattress than Charlie's entire family.
So, I'm about to land in the wild. Coming up on my new show, Man vs. Child. Confront the worst dangers. If a proud hunter steps up to me, he's going down. I got their skills. I watch best kill like Ken on the Barbie. Bear Grylls. Clothes from the He-Man hair to the trousers. The ugliest mammal that I've ever encountered.
I'm building my rep structure and it's gonna be huge. I'll alienate an alien when I deploy this yellow Jew. If you're messing with the president, you're gonna get sued. Don't believe Ebenezer, he's old news and fake news. Believe me, you know I'll trump the spacey flamingo, cause I'm a businessman. I know a thing or two about info, I love the gays. The best kind of people, trust me. And I'm all for gay rights, but you and Smithers disgust. They're inferior, weak and reckless, I'm serious. I do not negotiate with T-Rexes, period. You're fired, the people want a new show, you've ended. We're going to build your tombstone, tremendous. You loser, you can barely walk while I run in the country. I'll bet you a small loan you had your raps written by monkeys. You're full of lines, and with that cone of a nose it's Pinocchio, and poke a hole in every Corona mask he owns. I'm the Don of the role model, the talent, and a very stable rapper. Just check my balance. You claim to be a veteran, but peel apart like string cheese. Even my hair holds up better against the wind's breeze.
Well, life took a dive once you moved to Pink Palace. Home turned out like your head, a circus in the attic. So gather your parents, I'm gonna drag them to your end, letting them push your buttons into Stevie Wonderland.
I'm bringing the clown down, I'm making the crowd shout. I started from writing about heaven, you started from SoundCloud. The tables have turned, I'm the sink that'll burn you and leave everybody disturbed. This greatest sound I could've smoked out. Call you Phineas and Earth. You wrote a lot of verses to Jesus, you're that frappy version of Jesus. Went from OCD to releases to now having beef with a vegan. Your bro and your managers hang on your neck and you're claiming to be independent. Your label is just like your shirt size, I can't figure out where the head is. And our beliefs we polarize, cause God is Satan, our broken ties. Your dark persona's a total lie, you've been washed up since ocean eyes. Demon looking beings leave with evil feelings on me for being a believer. I'm a musical therapy session, but not even God could cure your Bieber fever.
Don't you see where you're stung by more bees? The best survivor is Steve, even Minecraft agrees. Believe every animal deserves my protection, although this mayor is a worthy exception.
I'll shut you like a gobstopper, so drop the box cut. The only green that wall toppers would make Brock suffer. I specialize in white chocolate, yeah, with one shot. This thug dropped in white spot, he got a taste of white chalk. Jingle the bell twice if you think you're playing Santa. The only drug that you should take at your age is Viagra. So forge a new identity, retreat was far away, sir. For this old man's with nothing, you lose, good day, sir.
Follow every path that my soul leads, but I've never heard a myth containing pineapples with nosebleeds. Oh please, the stars are looking quite concerned, and I learned about the zodiac and you seem like a virgin, a vermin with perversion that I'm supposed to slay down. Taking more swings than your ass on the playground. Play it like paint's bad, I got superior physique. You're looking like a ramen noodle, but you're sucking up to me. You're known for teaching kids the most aerodynamic run, for when they're trying to infiltrate Area 51. This boy's acting like a knuckleheaded fraud who's got the people raging at his tails like the weed version of Fox News.
I am the one knocking on your factory gates, but from the hazards to the pedo host, it's not like it was ever safe. This battle's your golden ticket to any modern fame or wealth, so just make it like your childhood and brace yourself. Luring kids into crunching on your scrumptious junk shit. Had your eyes on Charlie and let everyone else kick the bucket. From harmless fruits to garbage tubes to ruining kids who chew gum. At least my blue stuff was successful when it blew up. Spice game were laid off swiftly, too lazy to run the building. Enslaved a nation of pygmies and labored them for a living. A decade was wasted quickly by waiting to maim some kiddies. Wonka was way too busy in the nut room fucking winking his willy.
Oh please, you should know that I'm packing all beef. Eat these, open sesame and load up on my seat. Check the sheet, I'm serving billions, flavors enticing. Now I'm serving up knockouts on the mic like I'm Tyson. If you weren't in the cease, your career would tick fast. When say I can hit smash, retro knickknacks. They call me the Big Mac, cause I lay at that fiddle. Well, there's more than one reason why they're calling you little. Oh snap, try to come back, but I've seen your end game, you can't recover from that. Once was the underdog, oh the rookie so fearless. Now you're getting pummeled to the bottom of the tier list. I'm already stacked, don't even try to tell me. Pick my name off for your super move, cause all you do is copy. Reversing up, I'm Rocky, and I'm switching his seats out, cause it's a cold ass meat that's giving you the beat up.
When the world was at war, I fought on the front lines. You were off on some dragons and riding your own bloodline. Promised to rule lawfully, but turned out like your parents did. I'll leave another Nazi beat Daenerys Targaryen. The legend tells you need heaven's help, otherwise you'd be sent to the seven hells. You committed a red wedding on every fan, and the second year riders rang those bells. 9 of your dreams finally came to life when you opened up your empire, but snow came along and they fell into ashes. A song of ice and fire. Without your dragon eggs, the plans you hatched couldn't have started. They carried your whole life until they carried your carcass. You took any abuse and swept it under the carpet. It a heart cause you gave yours to a man that was heartless.
Won't take forensics to tell you made no imprint on your genre. I don't even think the pirates would enjoy your pasta. All the preschool lizards skip through the class. Annoying orange with a stick up his ass. I know hip-hop, health well to my name. I'm Photoshop. You're more MSP. This is it, you idiot. You're meaningless in your shows. I remain the biggest troll to ever grace Toby's work since Homestuck.
You make this clear, I have that 4 billion fortune. I'll make you pay for this, cause I know you can afford to. Solved your case of been taking too many L's. The only storm you give up money for is Danielle's. I don't need the hounds, I'll release some governing words. The climate's changed in this battle, Montgomery burns.
That film real, cause I see through your rap. It's fitting the beans leaving nothing but hot gas. Pitiful, your comedy used to be universal. Now you're only getting stickers when you sell out for commercials. Rocking the comedy and drama, this prodigy's got burst. Sounds like your Olympic cameo. One note, you're only slapstick. Go walking disaster tragic. The fact that you're somehow still alive, magic. When I say action, I turn secretaries to actresses, while everyone around you falls victim to Rowan's accident. With a YouTube channel, movies, pans, and tunes you grasp with fans. After 30 years, they should've left us being canned.
David Dollface, once you're pushing daisies, you'll be rose red. I'm ripping manic on this schizophrenic. Off with all her heads! What? Scribbling back in psychology, you're remaining. The theatres put your fame under the basement. The whole world's a snow globe, so why dismal? You've locked the door, Caroline. Careful what you wish for.
Love the suit must be the best thing to come from your entire worthless town. With a name in the face of a dominatrix, yet you're the one getting pushed around. Now they tried to paint you as a victim, but as a painter I must say they've done very poorly. Spending years in cells and I couldn't give less of a shit about your incel story. I'm the fine mastermind of my gruesome hobby. Sift through Chianti as we chew a party. I have taste for the zombie, it's crude and sloppy, getting used as a pawn by the Illuminati. You were born in the trash bin, of course you're a has-been. So many face changes to the horror Michael Jackson. Tracking over every track and I don't mean an M-suit. Always let your victims escape like that fast food.
There once was a posprick, just awfully prim, though his face was 2 sizes too small for his chin. Ring my bell, thought the man, with the ring I'll propose with. Then she saw his Dickens and young Scrooge got ghosted. You turn into dust, the who's down in Whoville are asking who started this schmuck. A beast when I'm roasting for breakfast with goose. Today we shall serve him a gun. Insult my appearance in this petty geezer's doomed. He left every reader in theater spooked. Have a white Christmas forever alone in your bed. Ebenezer Splood.
Here's another fact that you might find scarier. You belong on world's deadliest parents. They're pretty different, Stephen, so how are you confused? What? One's your son, the other's alligator food. If you want to talk about stirring up lives, don't claim you level creatures and disturb the wildlife. I don't think that they appreciate the big mouth that you bring. Swim in my flow and feel my raps still.
Let me break the signs if you couldn't already tell. It's the only actor bigger than the industry itself. I'm a ladies man whilst you're a baby man child. You're the face of stranger danger with that rapey damn smile. Got a lady friend that you sure want charm a lot, but you can never slot your mini in a parking spot. The last woman you went on was the queen. I'll kick you off set, I'm experienced with flicking veins.
Ugh, you can never ever size up. Like even if you think your brand would continue to grow, it looks like you totally must have gone mad, huh? Alice in Wonderland syndrome. Cause your reboots don't go that far. Alice in the land of broken hearts. Run from your hallucinations, but no dream could heal these scars.
Yeah, you used to rep the animal kingdom. Had some valid opinions about this planet we live in. That was your mission with your passing. Did you pass on that wisdom? No. Your family rallied to Jimmy Fallon and scavenged some income.
You've come back from explosions, but Michael Bay as producer couldn't blow you up. Massacred a chain of film with more huge duds. Teach your crew the 3 Ds. Don't do drugs. I'll go and handle the psychoanalysis with this inadequate psycho is so incredibly ravenous. But the fact that his life was never ending in happiness, the daddy always had a whip before trying to smash his fist. Even though you're a panicking cannibal, this carnivore animal cannot get a goal to grab his meat. With how much you dry hop that hillbilly weapon, I wouldn't be surprised if the saw is your family. So maybe go on Tinder if you wanna hunt your prey, cause every time you try to hook up, they just run away. Any chance of your tropes terrifying the world went right out of the window like all of your final girl. It used to be chilling when you sewed bodies together, but now you're leaving us in stitches with your CGI terror. I play games with your brain and then eat the remains, but my stomach would be as empty as your box office game.
Mental Macbeth on your small talk boards, which turn your festival into the cockblock club. You're a hole in the wall of all the problems you crossed in. Pretend we're back in Act 1, your love is not an option. You couldn't get your footing, so you're pushed into the software. So your lover wouldn't look at you and cry not fair. Flipping the script so you can't predict what you read. Your rhymes will make the final cut. This bitch is getting urine. If you're not the key to double stop your dopey beats, so take the L, bitch, you just got owned by DC.
Oh no, it looks like Flowey's having trouble with his words. What do we need to fix this track? That's right, a happy rappy verse.
So now a real monster spits. This one is not for kids. This apple drop dishes like Newton or humans that foolishly drop from cliffs. Say I'm copying? That's low-hanging fruit. Dev took earthbound and crammed it deep in your roots. Took combat from Toho but couldn't do it well. You'd rather die and run inside the devil something in your bullet hell. Here's another one of my accurate predictions. Apple drops bombs like I'm crashing a building. With a venom equipped with kids cower for a kill. Use with friendliness spells, choice of pacifist friskis. No need to be the one to pick you off when you're dust playing she loves me not. And since you wanna reminisce, so awful bloomer, well I nickel mama and made some new juniors. I'll take this flower and slash him and split him apart like the ruins his bloodline was hit with. Pastor Peak with a tragedy, this flower's wilting, but that's natural, children.
For a criminal, I'd expect those rhymes to hurt, but with your mild burns, you missed the mark like your child's birth. So I'll spit a wilder verse, cause I do this professionally. They'll be finishing Hank's mission, cause bars are my specialty. You're worse than Augustus, got addicted to a lab life. Watched everybody perish while you're stuck inside the crack pipe. Your money surely bashed minds, but it won't match mine. Chilling in the sky like Ted and your damn wife. Against the fence is no defending, your sickness is not relenting. This crook's life turned out like my internet memes are condescending. Set the standards as best rapper, now crack the cancer as Ned Flanders. Lucas salty with a shaven head, obsessed with dope, how you making bread. Every time I deliver a better show, someday I will cut the whole episode. Better call Saul with your set of phones. Tell him you crash like a plane in your pelted home. Don't lecture me about stable family relationships. These shores are like your happiness, pure imagination.
The story is odd, I've heard it a lot, and I believe in unusual fights. But this fraternity jock turned ancient Greece into Greece the fucking musical. Yikes! They don't want you on Olympus. I've heard a lot from Hermes. Slapped on the face of Earth, they almost called you herpes. You say my destiny is written in astrology, but never sell your cell phone by the Death Star Company. You're half a god, the truth is, the other half's a nuisance. The only time when you resemble Zeus is when the booze is, cause you're ruthless and you threw the parentship to carry it. Only know how to break shit, that explains 4 marriages.
Was it good to go? Yeah, but bitch, you asked for it. Your man's running off with girls that are 18 with an asterisk. Laugh about my past, soon you're in a crisis. Cause as doctor, I'm licensed to silence this virus. Prince Charming's waiting on the other side of reality. It's a million nerds glugging at your thighs. I fought with bats, cats, crocs, and my future spouse. Girl, you got to ask a dad to buy a computer mouse. So these theories say your game is grim, but your third eye's blind. If you see a word contains sim, you die without attention and you call me crazy, please. You sound like you're used to getting killed by MCs. Hang on, all your marriage attempts have loose ends. Tighten up your lines if you're gonna be a nuisance. For the people, your options crushed down. Either a self-harming love or getting cut out. Put another crew together and soon you'll be gone. The audience would snap next of your movies wins on. Oh boy, what is this? Some kind of suicide squad?
My name is Bean. I made 15 funny shorts in under 5 years, and I was more successful than your half a century long career. Oh dear, the Sonic has technology wouldn't let you speak yet. I didn't talk cause I didn't need to have the whole world get me. I made my car and they speak for itself like Teddy. The drive struggle to keep a lady. Jeez, cranking through wedding rings like gears on a machine. FBI would see you freak right down early in the bed. Right, would it have hurt to try a turkey on your head instead? Oh, it's still my rap. Well then, chap, I must ask, why would you go through all that effort to make fun of Hitler and then look in the mirror at your get-up thinking, oh, I'll keep the mustache?
Made up silly languages you're shouting are confusing. Get Masande to translate them, she'd have better execution. Don't use a drunken dwarf to give you tips about wisdom. Forgetting about the Iron Fleet must be the brain aneurysm. It's a shame, powerless, so let me see what your army got. Shame, the only thing you left your name on is a Starbucks cup. Shame, your coming back from exile was a wasted trip. Shame, cause he's stuck in a grayscale of your relationship. Disappeared since Robert dropped the hammer on your kind. Like your brother, you're hot-headed when the crown is on your mind. I say families from blasts of hate give galaxies their freedom, but even I couldn't save your wreck of a final season.
You underestimated Jutsu with your street fights, cause on your inside you're a pussy, no mean lion. As summoned toads that spit more flames than you ever did, because you only dish fire. When your kids are at the end of it, you pay for your habits, for all the pain and the panic. You let the stadium frantic and try to claim it's romantic. You got the fear in your era, and now I'm clearing your terror. No matter how much you want to impress, you're a zero to hero. From bravery to slavery, you pay to be a scandal. Stop looking piling humans, you should do it on your sandals. You seem to bring man and still consider yourself a mighty god. And all the slaves you own, you turn Olympus to a Nike shop.
Talk about fellas I bet yours can relate to. He figured he'd rather die than live a second to raise you. The trees all you want with your practice and trauma. With the hills of what you got, you can reach the tree of Sakura. Your whole life you've been a nerdy loser. It's your friend legacy inspired decades. You can get a single day. You only defend the deaf, you floppy sound like you can army. Got your right hand. It's you and what army?
I'm late. years behind in producing my remake long awaited. Seems like I landed in a time where nightmares are PG rated. Coraline's a horrifying borderline rip-off of me, so here's a few pointers. You bit off your design and storyline like a walrus chomping on oysters. So let me break on this little pathetic hot topic dresser who spin past faster than her empty-pocketed director. I'm sailing on the ocean, we're not sitting in the same boat. We all know what happens to kiddies in yellow raincoats. Holding up a looking glass, you're far out of the picture. Doing it just like your parents recognize and ditch ya. But it's no wonder as you land next to the ghost kid. How ironic you've made everybody's heart stop motion.
You've been gone since like the 50s, so watch your step. Once you run and Johnny, you fall to another depth. The shadow strippers don't make her a better rapper. The tracks spatter, better battle matter for a matter hatter. No one could ever saw the edgy remix in your feature. It's like you went from Alice in Wonderland to Alice Cooper. I'm splattered, I don't need to paint lines that make you suffer. 8 bars to close the shutter on another other mothers.
At least I've been trying to gain some attention. You're quietly kicking the bucket. Got to stick up your buttocks. No wonder you hung around Muppets. Take a quick peek at Tiny Tim, please. The kid's kidneys are getting poisoned. I'd suggest calling Dr. Seuss, but you're too stingy to book an appointment. Raps cut it, that I choose. Man quibbit MCs, crumble crumbits to pieces. The cabbage head is screwed. Polite apologies, given libraries are squeezing. I'm sick of this trip. The age must have gone to your head. You're delusional. I was annoyed by the who's and the noise of a dead silence. I went to your funeral.
You know, bullshit helps plants grow. You can sprout a whole forest with your darn show. Crikey, you survive nights snacking on bugs and you share a slice of pizza with your cameraman Doug. In fact, let's cut Bear's back some slack. They do everything he does with 10 tons on the backs. You're thirsty, you keep on moping around. If you want to take a piss, then open your mouth. Mate, is everything you do fake? I love reptiles, but are you snake? You top many mountains, but keep this in mind. Reaching my peak is the steepest of climbs.
Smithers! Who is this orange buffoon? He's a nuisance. Surely he's a result of my power plant's pollution. Don't think he'd knock me with those tiny things, he must be crazy. And I won't fall victim to even more shots from a crybaby. Don't look at me like I'm some kind of billionaire monster. It looks to me like you would benefit from my sunblocker. Like your tax returns, boy, this fight you should avoid. My threats are less empty than my wallet, you'll get destroyed. This man is with the bill, you're immigrant deep-throated. So much weight for your data, you're a Home Depot. You run a population of folk who hope they revoted. I run a track sicker than a dosage of COVID. Actually, you are like when you're mounting pants, becoming president in descent of all your sins. No, I can't legally say it is the overplayed, they remade. They put that old stuck face over that old duck's face.
You left your mark on the industry, no question. But your pictures gave me a great depression. You kept your family backstage, it's quite a shame. Put your mom in a cell cause she had none in her brain. Treat every woman the same. Misogynism, and not public rules. Listen, stop putting your swimmers in them as fighters like your career. As soon as they brought the mic in and you started to speak, you took bigger dives than I did. Don't deny it, I can see why you're better off quiet. Petrified of sound cause daddy left you in silence.
I should have known you'd flop another altercation. Your ratings are dropping harder than the surplus population.
Before he can escape, I'll grab this bloody Mongol and call for him to be euthanized. While I employ some hunters who could trap this Oscar the couch who wants we loot the prize. Then I'll leave him dehumanized, and every single who that died will use a hide as a Christmas tree to sell to the wealthy people of humankind at a probably boosted price.
Fire what you eat? Well, fuck that. You eat brains, buck of dumb raps. You're a weak man with a weak spirit, so pass the mic if you can even lift it. One decent film praised by the critics. Funny on that one, you were barely in it. Fucking artsy prude down on trips and shit. Living high class lifestyle, white meat privilege. Losing your way through some crooked caps. I left these piggies to the cooking butt. Shit paid hard to check if they're getting rejected. Damn, even the cardio got fucking arrested. Old school stay roll, call me 2 Chainsaw. They were about to pop wheel, you got no payoff. Took my style straight jacked it, didn't surprise me. So they would look at movies, come around and buy me.
Talk about the brainscape, but no double either. Your fucking narrative gets lower like I got it in my freezer. Only time to create intention, know where to go and hang a bit. Only be a good therapist if you put a spice in it. You'll always seem to fail at shooting your shot with your lover. Should've learned it from the Germans when they did it to your mother. Say I'm not getting any keep dreaming now. Your sister is the only girl you eat now.
You, what a messy attitude. Something I normally wouldn't want to confront. When Coraline is at the core of a line, I double up the punch just to let me twiddle down it. I spilled the tea, but this isn't a Disney ride. We're both falling asleep when you went over your lines. I've been peeking through my stone and girl, it's looking kinda spooky cause I couldn't find a soul that was invested in your movie. Oh, just the wind like a robin and then you flew. My palm pokes your poker and the cards are playing you. All your magic questions got you tripping so much you fell. I'm the queen, you're a creepy crawl smoking a L.
That's a verse? No, this is a verse.
Your programs are pathetic, irrelevant where you're headed. You should teach your audience how to survive your rank on Netflix, that's what you get.
Relying on celebrities for more clout, it's evident no one clicked on this battle for the Boy Scout. Nice to meet you, you got the right idea. You built fires at 3-6 from a primal leader. You built a legacy with his timeless speeches. If you wanna mess with me, get in line behind Peter.
Guy in a spaceship's trying to face this giant in gaming. That's more of a death wish than buddying up with some runner rush. Rocking the neck to surprise when you're ending up headless. Or you step up to the table and lose. Make sure that the mic is saying I'm mute. So lay back, watch chaos ensued. You're only fun when they break all your rules. You call it a crew and their cash gets a chase. A trip to the moon under a werewolf in space. A murder mystery would have been hardcore, but instead the created Stark. No sleuth in this whole crew could convince the audience to vote you when I'm leaving rhymes to take your O2. So don't be surprised when you choke, dude. But if smaller fries really wanna rap off, then you qualify to have your ass off. Like your online mode had this match drop, cause you're a fraud design jack from Jackbox. Crash, you burn, your whole crew's bound. When the trash is flash hack from Newgrounds. Get your room code led to a mismatch when the net's distracted by stickman. Sold on Steam, that's your boldest scheme. When they dumped your garbage on phones for free. It's quite the ironic case, huh? Your spaceship took 2 years to take off. No killing me out, man, I can't tell if you're with me or not. When this game about deceptions get rid of with bots. You fill the blabber at a big stake, so my hopes ain't really half when you spot a debate. Get out of my way, there's no way you could banner as well. You got no arms, how you gonna hand me an L? And the biggest challenge from your routes is trying to start one. You serve as a light, Houston, we have a problem.
Stay mad, make sense with your lame apps. They stole from the back of a trend colored tail tag unreal. The amount of glitches present, the imposter must have sabotaged the physics engine. Show's over, so you better be packing this stuff. My little toddler is too old to find a travesty fun. It's pretty sus, the way you keep on following my lead, cause you've been pushing my buttons through it all off your beak. Like your fame, the vote has passed and Fall Guys failed at matching me. So let's see you attract more fans while stuck
in zero gravity.
Gruß von Krampus.
Did someone cover fire on the hook? Despair 400 grams and feel the rage within me. So I can assure you that your Christmas won't be merry when I pop it down your chimney. Cause I'm capping the list of this capitalist. You dug your own grave, now you're buried. But I gotta say, out of all of the Christmas carries, I find Mariah more scary. Boo, attacking your dreams like the Sandman. I'll cram these pussies right into my knapsack. Slay the trick with your egregious bar. I've seen better writing on greeting cards. Think you're finding closer to redeem yourself? Those miserable masters never getting near it. After all, the only presents in the dining hall you'll ever get are that of fawning spirits. Kids to cast the envy, green will always be the thing that's causing you to run away. And watch it start to turn to bolts and wish it was a nightmare when you're trying to take the holidays. Hey, you'll be sheltered like a no-hope. Your heart's never really shown close. So let's see how you try to change your view of the world when you're stuck inside my snow globe.
This is false advertising, cause the one who gets startled gets animalized. But with all the people you've lost, it's fear. This orphan needs to foster's care. Let me tell you about the slaughter that he saw as a kid. Left daddy lying on the path like he's one of the myrmidillos. It's an incest, you fell in love with your auntie. Tried to learn the Japanese way, but they don't like our family. I'm gonna be cooking you apples, mama shrimp, and after we'll be serving your second place on top of a silver platter. For this dinner, I'm the one who should be thanking the most. Cause it's the only time you're bored of a family roast.
I prefer the presence of a phantom over this freak. Nobody's felt this much disappointment since the Grinch leaks. Put your money where your nose is. Your business is atrocious, that plan doesn't work. Did you steal it from the homeless? Even Cindy knows you're a children's clone that only fixed the mold of all the Christmas tropes. Not a single soul would kiss this old abysmal troll with his feet looking like a bunch of mistletoes. Eyes Max you hate him, on his head is grave, you're all mucked up. You think you're tax evasion and your lack of patience. Go back to the pre-tax I'm making. People like you don't know how to treat my plate. I'm feeding on the mountain of the fees I'm paid. You couldn't bet a second before you're winning the battle if you don't get babysitted by the CIA. Trying to amaze your crush with a shaver butt, then you also bombed that. Where the only thing you ever managed to properly cut was our contact.
Get all that junk out of my flight path, cause you're getting bypassed with my raps. This jelly bean's lost its flavor. I got the best comeback since Minecraft.
Try that! Yeah, I carry the beat, you'll be top. It seems that's the only time you'll be on top. For a week you were buzzing with small cloud, but they all rush to me, that's an ultimate knockout. Took over Twitch cause they're bored. Off you, I'm roasting this marshmallows more. Costume, Cartoon Royale is all that you can offer. Our votes, you Fortnite's imposter. It's your the amigo, you're inflating like your ego when I'm gathering the evidence of everything you brought up. So when I squabble with you, tell me belly button.